Hi, I'm Emmanuel and welcome to my workbench and welcome to another supplementary episode of my Friday Fast 5 series on world currency and specifically banknotes. The note I have for you today is a $1 from the East Caribbean Currency Authority. The country in question that this banknote represents is denoted by this K in a circle. This is a St. Kitts and Nevis banknote. So let's check out the country profile for St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis is an island country in the Caribbean consisting of two islands, the island of St. Kitts and the island of Nevis. It is part of the Leeward Islands and is in the Lesser Antilles. Its flag is a green and red flag with a diagonal stripe, black stripe bordered by yellow bars, and it has two inverted white stars on the flag. And its coat of arms features two pelicans on either side of a shield surmounted by a helmet. And the shield is a white shield with a blue border. And it has various floral designs on it, a fleur-de-lis, a rose, and it has an upside-down red chevron with a ship on it. In the Lesser Antilles, which is this chain of islands here, the St. Kitts and Nevis is the two islands just over the arrow over here. We can see Florida, Cuba over here, Venezuela over here, so it's right over here. And since 1965, St. Kitts and Nevis uses the East Caribbean dollar. So we have a predominantly red note with Queen Elizabeth II on it. And some lathe work. We can see the outline of the islands that of the Lesser Antilles here that form the Leeward Islands. Blues and purples as well. Is there a watermark? Yes, there is a watermark right over here of Queen Elizabeth facing the left. And on the other side, we have an island seal. And over here, we have the, when this note was issued, the countries or the islands that use the East Caribbean dollar. So we have Montserrat, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Grenada, Dominica, Antigua, and St. Christopher Nevis, also known as St. Kitts and Nevis, and Anguilla. Very, very cool. So let's have a look at how this banknote reflects under UV light. I don't see anything on this note. Seeing as this is an older note, there is nothing on this note. Here is a map of the world, and I'm going to, St. Kitts and Nevis is probably too small to mark on the map, but here is the map of the world. And of course, the countries in orange are the countries for which I am still looking for banknotes to complete my typeset. The ones in green have all of the notes that I am looking for, and of course, the ones in white have yet to be covered in this series. And that is it for this week's note. Stay tuned. Next week, I'm going to have another supplementary episode for this series, so stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.